Hi, my name is Whitney Bonds and I created the website Tried and True Mom Jobs. And I get traffic to my website in two major ways, one being Pinterest and the other being Google. Now Google is my favorite way to get traffic to my website, but it does take a lot of time. So I always use Pinterest because this is the quickest way that I'm able to get traffic to my website. And that's why I always promote to definitely use Pinterest because it's a motivator in getting traffic to your website and understanding really what people are interested in when it comes to your content. Now I get 100,000 page views per month from Pinterest, and I get even more from Google. So if you want to find out how I get traffic to my website from Google, check out this video I recently did on how to write your articles that will rank on Google. And I'm going to put that in the description below for you to check out later. But in this video, we're going to be talking about how to create a pin that people will actually click on. Now I'm doing a 3-video series because on Pinterest and how you can use it for business and get traffic to your website, because Pinterest can be overwhelming. And I want to just kind of do this in phases just so it won't, be over your head and then you'll just give up. Because Pinterest really is a great way to get traffic to your website and get it fast. First part of this video series, I did a video on how to create a business account. Now this is pretty easy to do, but I did a video just so if you have any questions, you can refer to that just to make sure that you're doing it, setting up your profile the right way. Now in this video, it's very important to learn how to create a pin that people will actually click on. So I'm going to take you through the process on how I create my pins, and you can use my techniques to use towards whatever category that you write about. So hopefully that this will be an inspiring video that will help you understand how to create a pin that people will actually click on. And then in my next video, I'm going to talk about how to create strong, well-keyworded boards that Pinterest will promote. So whenever you pin your pins to that board, people will actually see that pin, and that is how you get traffic to your website. So you need a pin that people will click on, but it has to go to a board that will actually be shown on Pinterest for others to see. So that's what you really need to understand in order to do well on Pinterest. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe, because I want to be able to, and hit the bell for notifications, because I want to do this in a 3-part series. So you're going to get notified if you subscribe on when I release the next video on how to create strong, powerful, keyworded boards that Pinterest will promote. In this video, I show you how I create a pin. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's just go into this right now. I use Unsplash a lot. I found that having stock photos make your pins look professional, and it gives you a way to just kind of stand out and get people's attention. When you are creating pins, is all about getting the user's attention, because you only get their attention for 2 seconds. So if you can get their attention in 2 seconds and make them want to click, they'll click, and that's how you get traffic to your website. So there are a couple of factors when doing well on Pinterest. You need to create good clickable pins. You have to have good boards that are strong boards, which I'm going to talk about how to get those next. And then you want to be consistent in your pinning. And it's really those 3 elements. So if you can do those things, then I think you can do well on Pinterest. So when I'm looking on Unsplash, I'm just kind of looking for some good high quality pictures where I have room to write some words. So let's see. So sometimes I look for things that are at home. So I could just say something like, great ways to make money from home. And I might use this one just because it's kind of cute with the shoes and it might get somebody's attention. So I actually use PowerPoint, and I'll show you how I do that here. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this image here. I already have some templates I use in PowerPoint. So I just go ahead and just make all these things, and I'll just show you an example of how I create one. So I want to go to a new slide. Well, you know what? I could just create a new one here. But this measurement, just so you guys know, so you can go and do the same thing that I did. I think I went to design. And then when I went to slide size, let's see, custom slide size, I made it 6. The width is 6 by 10. And then I do a portrait. And that's the sizing of this pin, and that's how you get there. So you go to PowerPoint, go to go to design, slide size, go to custom slide size. You make it a custom size right here under custom. You can do 6 by 10 and then in portrait, and you can start here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna delete this stuff that's already set up here. And I'm going to copy paste the picture that we took. And I like to use this, I like to do long pins because it seems like it gets people's attention better. And you see this white space here is not really cool. So what I think I'm gonna do for this pin, I'm gonna crop this picture a little bit. So I'm gonna go to format here, go to crop here. And just so you know, a lot of people use Canva. I used to use Canva, but I just found that it's easier to use PowerPoint on here. So this is just what I use. I'm not gonna take you through a Canva tutorial because it's just, I no longer use that. But if you wanna use it, go ahead. And a lot of people find a lot of very user-friendly. And I do like Canva, I just like PowerPoint more. So I have nothing against Canva. Okay, so I just wanted to get some more space down here so I can have more ways to write something up here. So I'm gonna go to insert. I wanna go to shapes and get a square so I can add some words up here. And I'll show you it. So I'm making this, and I found that lighter pictures and lighter images catch people's attention more. So I'm gonna make this gray, get rid of this outline. Maybe I'll make it, you know what? I might do no background outline at all. And then, so I need to write some words here that's gonna catch the user's attention so they will click. One of the pins that does really well for me is my article on work from home jobs. Seems like a lot of people are interested in that. So instead of just writing work from home jobs right here, I wanna get their attention and be able to have them click on it. So one thing that I've done before, so you can I'm just going, let's see, go back to insert, go to shapes. And one thing that I've done too, I'm gonna make a little design here. Real quick, I'm gonna show you. I've been doing this for a while now, so I don't wanna kind of go ahead of myself, but when I'm on Pinterest in the beginning stages, let's just put in make money from home. What I would normally do is kind of just take that's my pin right there. But what I would normally do is I would go to make money from home, or just I would type in anything, and I would just look at the pins that get my attention and see how it's designed. So this kind of catches my attention. It's nice and clean, and it's 19 fully flexible mom jobs to start in 2019. So I kind of really like how clean it is, because I'm able to read it. So I really like this design. So I'm not going to copy everything she did, but I'm going to try and do a clean design like this. But yeah, so what I definitely recommend is to kind of look, and this is a nice pin too right here, get paid to use Pinterest. It gets my attention. Out of all these pins right here, I guess mine does a little bit, but and I'm not acting like I'm the Pinterest expert here, but I have done pretty well. So I do think that I can help a little bit. And that's my pin there too. And that's kind of clean too, just kind of 15 work from home jobs that pay well. Using this as an inspiration, I'm going to do something similar, but with a different kind of look. Because I don't want to copy. I don't want people copying off my stuff either. But okay, so I'm gonna do something like a color. So I'm just like literally playing around with this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna use that pin we just saw as inspiration. So I'm gonna put my number here. So go to text box, insert, and then text box, and then I'm gonna put in 15. I'm going to center it. I'm going to change the font. I like to use different fonts. The Arial black is pretty big and bold, so it didn't take it. So you have to make sure that you see this 4 arrows and then click on that number again, and then go back to the font size and then Arial black. And then I like to put shadows on it to make it look a little more professional. And then put 15 here. And then we're going to go back to insert. And then I'm going to go say something like, I'm going to use the same type of wording that I've used on my other pins because obviously they've done well. So I'm going to say 15 work from home jobs. And then I'm going to make it a little bigger. Not that big. I like to use this other font size band. I don't even know how to say this. So you can see it for yourself. All right, there you go. And then I like to put jobs in big letters because it seems like that has done well for me to get people's attention. So you don't want to have too much writing on here because it's gonna be distracting, and you want people to read it. Or if they don't, and if they're not interested in it, they won't click. So I'm gonna center this, make this pretty big. Eesh, that's really big. All right, I'm gonna add a shadow right here to it just to make it emphasize a little bit more. So 15 work from home jobs. And then so here, so okay, 15 work from home jobs, okay. Now I need to put a little teaser or a reason for them to click. So I've done this in the past for a lot of my pins. So right here, I'm gonna just put, for example, I do number 6 and I love it. So that makes people say, what's number 6? What does she do with number 6? So they're going to say, what is that? What does she do? So just to emphasize what I have here, I'm going to center this better. I'm using the same font. So I use 2 different fonts in this pen right here. I use Arial Black for this one. And then here I use the bank shrift, whatever. Don't judge me on how I'm saying this. And then I use the same fonts for these 2 because you don't want to have too many fonts in your pen. But I think just having 2 is fine. And then I'm going to try and do a background for this color right here. So I'm going to go to Insert and then go to Shapes. And then I'm going to do another square. And then I'm going to make this square go all the way around here. It's going to show, I'm going to right click on my laptop. I'm going to fill it with the same color as the 15 background. I don't want to have a outline, so I'm just going to go down here to no outline. And then I'm going to actually take this, move it over a little bit, and then I'm going to click on the wording behind it, and then right click on that, and then go to bring to front. So it's in front of that little thing. The background, and then I'm going to center that there. That way it just kind of highlights I do number 6 and I love it, just so people can notice what that says there. And then for all of my pins, I want to make sure I brand it. So I put my website on there. So I'll go to Insert, Text Box, and then down here, just very small, I'll put tried and true momjobs.com. And then I'm going to make it white. And then, so this, I use this tool right here. So that pin is done. It doesn't take me a long time. I've been doing this for over a year and a half. So it takes me a lot less time than it used to. It used to take me a long time just to do one pin. So, so 15 work from home jobs. I do number 6 and I love it. So I think this looks like a good pin. It makes people want to see. And then this picture is kind of representative of like working from home. So I use this tool called snipping tool. Instead of just saving this picture, I'm just going to take a screenshot of it. There's probably plenty other ways to do this. I just do it this way because it's pretty easy for me to do it. So I took a screenshot of this pin. I'm going to go to File, Save As, to my desktop. I'm going to save it as Work from Home Jobs. You don't have to save it at, this doesn't mean anything what you save it as. So save that. Do you want to replace it? Yes. So I'm going to go back to Pinterest. Let's see, tried and true. Okay, so what I was doing before I had to leave. So I was in the pin here, and I'm just gonna go to edit now because I already made a mistake and published it. But what you wanna do is go to the title, put in 15 work from home jobs, put in a description. I just put something in there to kind of make the user click on the pin because I don't want to give away too much information here. I want them to click on my website because I want to get that traffic. And So are you looking for legitimate work from home jobs? If so, have to check out this list. You have to check out this list of work from home jobs that people are doing today. See how much they earn and you can get started. So I put in some relevant hashtags just based off of what I think, because I've been doing this for a while, but some ways to find some good hashtags is you can just start putting in some keywords and see what's going to pop up. So I'm putting in nothing about work from home jobs here. So I'm going to put work from, and then I start to see work from home jobs legitimate, work from home, work friendly. Okay, that's not relevant. Work from home jobs for moms, from home office. So I put some of those in here. I'm gonna go back to edit. And then I put in make money from home in here and just some other things that I think people would use as hashtags here because what I'm doing is I'm telling Pinterest what this pin is all about. And what it is, it's work from home jobs. It's about making money from home legitimate, earn money online. I put usually like 5 to maybe 7 hashtags in a pin description if there's enough room, if I don't write too long of a description here. And then I go ahead and save it to a board. So I'm going to show you how to create boards. But first, I just Pinterest was kind of making me put all my information here. So I'm just going to save this for right now. And I put in the website link. So I went to my actual article and I copied the link here. And then, so just right click, go to copy. And my destination link is for the website. And I will paste it here. And then I saved it. And then I saved it to my work from home jobs board. And that is basically how you create a pin and post it to Pinterest. And in the next video, I want to show you how to create a board, how you should name your boards. And then that is really the formula into creating a Pinterest account, business account that will set you up for success. I know this video was a little long, but I really wanted to go through the process of everything that I go through to create a pin. And I hope it was helpful. So if you did like this video, feel free to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you have any questions along the way. And I know Pinterest is always changing. So if you see anything that's different from your screen from what I showed you today, just let me know. And if you have any questions about that, I can address that.